All right, welcome to Hooked on Outdoors. Today we're going to be doing a multi-species slam. I'm gonna go for crappie, bass, trout, and catfish. I think we can get it done, but I'm gonna start with bass here. I'm just throwing around a little Ned rig. Here it is. It's not the best time I've ever rigged it up, but it'll get the job done. Its color is, it's a Z-Man. It's by, it's a Finesse TRD, Drew's Craw. Let's put that guy back here. It's a big shallow flat out here, but it's real deep weeds. You don't see a whole lot of bass out this deep, but every once in a while you'll see a trout. I haven't seen any today. Usually whenever it's a little bit colder out, you'll see them cruising this little bit shallower stuff. But it's a bunch of bluegills. And that was the first ever crappie I've seen out here. It looked like a nice crappie too. Holy moly, there's some freaking monster bluegill out here on their beds. They're big fish though. Big bluegill. This is a bigger hook, but this should have no problem getting in his big old bluegill mouth. Alright, let's extend this rod. Yeah, it was a catfish too. I'm just gonna put on a little. I'm gonna cut this, yeah, you're still recording. Alright, I'm gonna cut this tag line here. Then I'm gonna put on a little split shot and a worm. And the big old bluegill should not have any trouble taking this crappie size hook. No, I'm looking for these bluegill, but I can't seem to find them. Oh, I see a bass. Smaller bass again, but this is just what it looked like. Right where the weeds start to go away. Yeah, there's a big old bluegill right there. Holy moly. That might just be the water. It's doing that, but there's one. There it is. What'd I tell you about big? Oh, this guy's big, but he ain't massive. That is a nice bluegill still, though. Hope he's peeing on me. I ain't a problem, though. Just peeing on my hand. Alright, now let's get back in there. That's a nice bass right there. There's a dog barking at me right now. Is there a dog barking at me? Better not be barking at me. There's a bass. Alright. Let me just get that guy in. That ain't a bad bass right there, but alright. You guys couldn't really see the hook set. It's a smaller fish, but there's bass off the board. I'm having fun out here, man. It's always fun going to this lake. I'm not exactly sure what happened here, but it used to be good, and one year just kicked off, man. Alright, let's get back in there. Wasn't a very big one, but he was a bass. You got the bass right there. That's a bass. Oh yeah, he ran away from that. Alright, let's back up here. All right, we're gonna go up the stream a little bit.
A few moments later.
All right, let's keep moving down. I'm gonna go for trout here shortly. Oh, there's a snapping turtle. You see that? Yep. Snapping turtle. It's a small one, but just might be able to see it. Nope, no, guys. Guys don't have polarization. Oh, there's a bluegill. Guys are risking it right there. Watch that guy just comes up and surfaces right near our boat. That's a bass. That Berkeley minnow will catch right about anything. Gonna scare me. There you go. There you go. Alright, buddy, calm down, calm down, calm down. Hey, calm down, calm down, calm down. Alright. That's not a bad little bass. Chunky little guy. Alright, let's get a release on him. Super deep leader. I'm gonna move us up though. Alright, now let's get a worm on here. And let me catch a trout. Now, one thing I've seen a lot of people, at least around here, not so much on YouTube, do wrong with worms is they'll get these hooks and they'll just pack this thing with worms. Number one, you're gonna gut hook them, and number two, a trout is not gonna want this like 5 worm combo like you are presenting to them. That's just like way too much. Like just one worm's good. I've seen people use like size 12s and put like about 2 worms on them. Like that's just too much. There you go. Size 1 hook, or not size 1, but just one thing. Honestly, I'm not even sure what size this is. All right, there you go. That's a good cast. All right, now I'm just gonna let that sink. Oh, there you go. That didn't take long. There's a trout. That's a troutify. That's a trout. Fighting just like a trout. No, it's a bluegill. Really? Whoa. That was unexpected. Fighting just like a trout. They want those. They like usually just keep. Can you get off, buddy? Pliers. Let me get my pliers. Okay. Alright, that guy's off. It's not bad. I'm not expecting that though. Let me put another worm on there. That's a good trout worm. Small, but pretty chunky. Alright, now, what I'm gonna do, this hook's a little bit bent out, but I still think it'll be good. I don't think I have to put it back. Put that guy on, just keep running them back through. So, that's a good trout meal right there. A little bit big, but I don't think it'll matter right now. Just like that. That's all we got to cast out. Now apparently there is bluegill out deep right now. One thing nice, that's a small bobber, so any little bite should be pretty sensitive with that thing. Yeah, a bass, but yeah.
They're like a pound a piece. They're huge.
There's what? Oh, I have a fish on here. It's a trout.
What are you using?
Worm. Second I went to look away. Oh, there he goes.
Is it a big one?
Nah,